Hey YouTube, St. Frank here. Today, this is part 2 of my vintage Redline collection documentation video. So I'm going to show these other cars that I have in my collection, vintage ones, Redlines. This is a green Mercedes-Benz 280 SL, and it's in really great condition. Here is a red Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. It's kind of rough. It's got some issues on the bottom of the cart. But of course the cars are mint. Here is the Demon in like an antifreeze yellow color, like a lime yellow. Really cool. This is probably my best one in my whole collection. It's a red custom Eldorado, and it is like perfect condition. Like everything, the card and everything is just mint condition. And that one looks really cool in the red with the black roof and stuff. Here is a red, almost like a coppery red Hot Heap. Pretty cool. One of the original 16 Hot Wheels. This is Sand Crab. They eventually took this little top part off and called them Dune Daddy, but this is the original, the Sand Crab in like the lime antifreeze color. Here's a paddy wagon. Pretty awesome. One of the more well-known Hot Wheels. Almost all the paddy wagons are that same color. Here's another one of my favorite ones. This is a 36 Ford Coupe, classic 36 Ford Coupe. Beautiful in purple. Just the paint on this just really pops out. It's really nice. There's another one of the Demon. This one's in really good condition in blue. Very cool. It's got a little bit of chips on the roof, or like flakes of the black paint flaked off on the roof, but overall it's excellent. Here's another Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. This is an aqua color, and you can see this is why you shouldn't tape Hot Wheels. Someone put tape on there and the tape discolors over time. As you can see on the back where someone had taped it. Must have got tore at one point. I mean, it's still together, but it does discolor stuff after they put tape on it. Here is a custom Volkswagen. One of the harder to get old Redlines. That one in the antifreeze lime color. This one, the roof pops off. It's down underneath the car right there. It's called Mod Quad. And this is a 1970 Hot Wheel. And that is like the apple green, light green color. Very cool color. Here is a special delivery in the dark blue. I have a light blue version there also, and this is a 1971 Hot Wheel. This was actually the very first Hot Wheel I had as a kid. I had an old beat up one of these that I played with all the time. It was one of my favorites. This one's really cool. This one is another 1971. It's aqua colored Muttmobile. Very cool. Someone sold this for 50 cents one time. Crazy. And it is in really good condition. I think that button right there is worth a lot too. Some of the older buttons are worth a lot. Here's one of my favorites. It is the Fire Chief Cruiser. Very cool. Old Hot Wheels Fire Chief thing. I also had a police cruiser, the same model just painted up as a police car. I don't have that one. I would like to eventually find one of those. Here is a Turbo Fire in gold. Looks really good in gold. This one is in really pretty good shape. You can see this is a separate piece of metal on the back. It's what's a little bit darker. The metal's darkened a little bit underneath the paint, so that's why it looks darker. Here is the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, and this is the most common color. This silver color, gray. This one's pretty rough shape condition card. When a person bought this, they bought it for 62 cents. Which you go back in time machine and buy a bunch of old Redlines for $1. This is the most common color. Other colors of that car are worth a lot more than that one. This is another one of my best condition ones, a Tri-Baby. It's just immaculate condition. Mint. This is the rose color, very cool color of Hot Wheel in the rose. This is a pretty hard to find one. A yellow short order, like a little pickup. The little back end of the pickup pulls out, slides out. Pretty cool car. And this one's in really good condition. This is a 1970 Hot Wheel AMX2 in red. That one's one of my favorite ones. Just don't see very many of that one. Here is a 1970 Hot Wheel in yellow, the Whipped Creamer. That little orange thing inside there spins, and whipping cream. Here is a custom AMX in blue. Very beautiful car. I love that one. One of my favorites. Paint is fantastic. Excellent. Everything's in great condition on that one. Here is the Demon in yellow. Or not yellow, in orange. Sorry. And the card is a little bit creased up, but it's in really good condition. This one is one of my worst condition packages, but I didn't want to try to tape it up or anything. I'm just going to leave it the way I got it. It's red, split in image. As you can see, the button is loose in there, and the blisters all broke up. But I wanted to keep it in its original card and everything. That is the... And I always put my vintage Hot Wheels in these car cases. I don't know if you can see the title there, the car case. They're perfect for old Redlines. Yeah, see, the button's loose in there. Here is a red classic 57 T-Bird. This one does not have a windshield, so an error. So I don't know what happened to the windshield. It's not inside there either, so it never had one. But it's a very nice paint job on that one. Here's another one of my favorite ones in apple green, T for 2. Very cool design Hot Wheel. Two front ends of a Model T customized together. Here is a Beatnik Bandit in red. Very nice looking car, great paint job on it. The blister is kind of crunched up, but I'm not going to try to pull out the crunched out part because I don't want to damage it. Here's another whipped creamer. This is a magenta, a rare color, and very awesome car. This one's not punched. That's what it means by unpunched, is that little hole is not punched out of the car right there. There's another sand crab in magenta, like a purpley magenta color. This one is in very poor condition, I admit. It's a Ford J car. The package is just is in really bad condition, but it is pink. That is a definite pink Hot Wheel. And pink Hot Wheels are very hard to get, especially this particular model. A Ford J car in pink is very rare. And I actually did try to tape up this blister just because it wouldn't stay in there like that, and there was no saving this blister. But it is the original. It's one of the original 16, and it's in pink. Ford J. This one is like legendary. This is an apple green, the Harry Holler. This was supposedly the fastest Hot Wheel that was ever made on tracks and stuff. The Harry Holler. And here is the Silhouette in red. Not my favorite, but it's definitely iconic Hot Wheels model. There is a yellow Harry Holler. Again, just noteworthy. It's the fastest ever Hot Wheel that they ever made. Here's the Demon in green. Nice, nice green paint. The card's a little creased up. And another. This is a Peeping Bomb. Kind of a goofy looking Hot Wheel, but cool. It's a antifreeze lime color. This is another favorite, a classic 32 Ford Vicky. The paint on this is incredible. This orange paint is just super bright. It's hard to probably see in the video. It's like really bright orange paint. Here's another Beatnik Bandit. This one kind of a red color. I think they're both red actually. Not sure why I have two red ones, but I do. And here is a yellow Mantis. This one's in great condition. Unpunched, very crisp card. The yellow Mantis. Here's another yellow whipped creamer. Again, a great condition package. I always try to get the nicest condition packaging I can get. My old Hot Wheels. And here is a blue Mantis. This one, the packaging is good and everything, but the car, I don't know if you can see that. All those little flecks, that's called flea bites. And some of the old Hot Wheels have that problem where the paint is flecked off. You can see that. It does make it worth less if it has flea bites. This one's really cool. It's from 1970, the Porsche 917 in yellow. Very nice Hot Wheel. One of my favorites. And last one is an aqua colored Beatnik Bandit. And this one is in fantastic condition, pretty much a near mint package. So there you have it, my vintage, get an overhead shot, my vintage Hot Wheels collection part 2. And it took me a lot of years to collect these, so they're very fun to break out and look at every now and then. Alright, stay tuned for more videos.